Wire and Duct Tape, tips and tricks for technicians, because we know you can just wing it, but now you don't have to.
Now you can see we have our CAN bus training board here. We don't have a lot of components on it. Doesn't take a lot of components to make CAN work. What complicates CAN, or what makes people think CAN is complicated, is we might have 10 times this amount of componentry in a machine. Well, it doesn't matter if it's a simple system or a multiple controller system. It's still going to function very much the same way. So you see here on our board, we have an input module and we have an input-output module. The way we've got this laid out is here towards the front, we have our CAN. Our CAN communicates on the green and yellow twisted pair via digital messaging. As you can see, we have CAN resistors at the end of our circuits at the longest leg. Doesn't have to be right up against it, but it has to be over near the controller at the end of that CAN circuit. We have a ground and a power for our controller to get it going. On this side, we have a 5-volt, our pink wire is 5 volts going out to our toggle switches down here. And then we have a blue and a yellow input. On this side, we have the other end of our CAN wires. This controller also has a power and ground. Back here, up close to the board, just like on the other side, we have 5 volts going out to these toggle switches. We have our 2 signal wires coming back in. And then you can see we have another set of wires here kind of pulled out to the middle of the board. These are the output wires going out to turn on our beeper and our LED light. Remember, this is only an input module. We flip the light switch on. We have the analog signal coming up to our controller, which turns it into a digital message and broadcasts it out on our CAN wires over to our output module. The output module receives the CAN message. It deciphers it, and it knows that it needs to turn the pin on for the orange wire to turn the light on. We flip the light off, sends a CAN message to shut it off. Same thing with our horn. In this instance, the output module is not running the horn directly. It's running it through a relay. Remember, that's an input-only module. This is an input-output module. If I disconnect my CAN network between the two of them, when I flip my light on from this side, my light does not work. But when I flip my light on over here, my light will work, because the input and the output are in the same module. Remember, when you're troubleshooting CAN, if you have an input-output module and you can run the toggle switch that feeds directly to the input module and your output works, there's nothing wrong with your controller or your wiring out to your light. It's a problem in your CAN.